Eller PE7, Week 19, Food Categories and Macronutrients, Part 1. When you were younger, you probably learned to recite the food groups: milk, fruit, vegetables, grains, meat, and beans. But in 7th grade, you're going to learn what is in those food groups. For example, beans and nuts have carbohydrates, but meats do not. So instead of meat and beans, we separate them into different food categories. Also, because we know that desserts are almost completely sugar, there's nothing for us to learn there, and so we don't need a food category for desserts. Speaking of food categories, you should see something like this on your paper, and get ready to copy down my words. We're going to write down some food categories across the top: meat, beans and nuts, fruits and vegetables, milk and dairy, and grains. Underneath, we're going to write down some food examples for each of these food categories: fish and pork, cashews, peanuts, frijoles, carrots, strawberries, the number 4, and cereal. You have to write down my examples. If you choose your own, it may mess you up. Now, to remember what macronutrients go in each food category, I'm going to use the first letter of each of the food examples. So F and P are going to tell me which 2 macronutrients are in meat. F stands for food fats, and P stands for protein. Cashews, peanuts, and frijoles, CPF, stands for carbs, protein, and food fats. Carrots and strawberries is carbs and sugar. The number 4 is our 4 main macronutrients: protein, carbs, sugar, and food fats. But we're missing one. You'll have to ask me why. And for cereal, we're going to put carbs. You have to write them down 3 times because there are so many carbs that are in grains. You have to write it down 3 times. Now, it's important for you to understand that fish has both food fat and protein. Just like pork has both food fat and protein. It's not just fish and food fats and pork and protein. Everything up here has everything underneath. So carrots have carbs and sugar. Alright, milk is the only macronutrient that has 4 macronutrients. Why? If you think about it, milk needs to have all 4 macronutrients because milk needs to be a complete meal for some types of people. They don't eat or drink anything else. But what types of people am I talking about?